I've always tried to be the kind of person who strives to see the brighter side in every situation. The cliched lemonade out of lemons sort of girl. If you needed cheering up, Emmy Cooper was your gal. But there was no bright side to this situation. My lemons were squirting right in my eyeballs. Tears stung my eyes, and I swallowed hard. No, I proclaimed aloud to no one since I was driving by myself. No more tears, at least until I'm in bed under my covers. I cranked up the music on my Bluetooth speaker in the center console. As much as I loved my vintage 1979 Jeep Wagoneer with her shiny ensign blue exterior and the iconic wood grain, I wished I had a modern sound system. Still, I wouldn't trade my Daisy for all the digital touchscreens in the world. Gramps had driven her off the showroom floor, and she'd been in my family ever since, faithful through ice, rain, blizzards, and countless adventures. Pressing harder on the gas, I sang along to John Denver. I wasn't driving up country roads to the mountains of West Virginia as Mr. Denver was crooning about, but up US 51 North. I was headed to my hometown of Covington, Wisconsin, specifically to Cooper's Cove Resort, my family's lake cottage resort in the Northwoods on beautiful Lake Covington near Lake Superior. This trip was exactly what I needed. Lake Covington was a far cry from the hustle and bustle of Chicago, where I had lived since graduating from college 5 years ago. Up there in Covington, I could clear my mind and gain a fresh perspective. The farther north I drove, the more the scenery changed. An abundance of tall pines and white birch trees lined the sides of the highway. On this mid-April day, the only trees with color were the towering evergreens. I rolled my window down and inhaled their bright, fresh scent, something I always missed in Chicago. This is what I need. This will help me defog my brain. I exhaled a slow, cleansing breath. I had tossed and turned all night, so I'd given up on sleep and hit the road before dawn. Traffic was light, so it had been smooth sailing out of the city. I was nearing Minocqua, an adorable lake town about 2 hours from Covington. Minocqua was always a great place to visit, and no trip there was complete without a stop at Bessie's Bake Shop. Bessie was a lifelong family friend who made drool-worthy pastries and the best hot chocolate in Wisconsin. I reached Minocqua's downtown and pulled onto a side street. A parking spot was available right in front of the bake shop. I checked my mirror to make sure I didn't look like a total wreck and smoothed my long, wavy brown hair and pinched my cheeks to get a little color in them. I hadn't bothered with much makeup this morning, just a swipe of mascara. Hindsight being 20/20 and all, mascara probably hadn't been the best idea when I'd been constantly fighting a losing battle with tears. I wiped a tissue at my raccoon eyes and decided if Bessie asked, I'd blame my puffy eyes on allergies. I mean, it wouldn't be a total fib. It was that time of year. As I pulled open the glass door with its painted hunter green trim, the small brass bell above it jangled a greeting.